All right, y'all, on today's episode of Honda Builds and Bikes build series, we got a 2000 model Honda Foreman 450 electric shift. We don't really like these, but they come up for a good deal. Can't help but get it. I grabbed this one for 500 bucks. 463.6 hours on the cluster, but as you guys can tell, we've got some major mechanical engine failure. So I've slipped the cylinder back over the head studs because I'm gonna jam a bunch of rags in there just to make sure nothing else falls inside the motor. Look at the cylinder wall there. You can see vertical scoring where that crankshaft rod is. Not too bad in there other than the vertical scoring, but we've disassembled the top end. I wish I could scoot some of this stuff over so you guys could see this, man. Let's see, there it is. Okay, so you can see all the metal flakes in there. You can see an oil squirter hole for a rocker arm. Buried under there, there's another oil squirter hole for a rocker arm. But that's the inlet for the oil squirters coming from the cylinder head. And it's plugged up full of carbon deposits, as you can tell. So the top end was not getting oiled. And a result of the top end not getting oiled, it mushroomed the top of the push rod. And I didn't even know this, quite frankly, but the top of the push rod there is actually a fucking, if I can't find it, there it is. God damn it. A fucking metal ball, almost like a BB or a pellet. That metal ball was placed in the top of that push rod right there, and the aluminum was casted over it to give it structural integrity. It wore the top of that push rod down so bad that when I took the rocker arms off of it, this ball fell out and almost went down the push rod hole. So thankfully we caught that, put that in there. But you can see here at the top of the rocker arms shaft is wore slap out. There's a shaft that runs through here that totes your rocker arms, and they move around up and down. You can see where the push rods seat. You can see how wore out it is. You can see the heat in the metal. Everything's black, absolutely hot, burnt. And obviously you can see the metal flakes and everything from where the rocker arm was failing to be lubricated. So rocker arms, this entire assembly, junk. Both push rods, junk. The valve cover, if I can get the carbon deposits unclogged from the oil squirters, the valve cover, junk. The piston, you can see part of that vertical scoring there. If I can get this fucking light to stop glaring. Hold on. Try this. Yeah, you can see the vertical scoring there on the piston. Other side, not too bad. This side, pretty bad. This fucker had no compression at all. Put the compression tester on it, tried to test the compression. Heard something clinking around, thought it was cam chain. It was definitely not the cam chain. It was the rocker arms on the rocker arm shaft. Then you can see the oil squirter holes jammed up there with carbon buildup as well. So the entire top end was starved of oil. It really put the hurt on some stuff. Thankfully, the exhaust valve and the intake valve look good. Typical carbon buildup, nothing we can't fix there. Flip the cylinder head over. A little bit of contamination there that thankfully didn't make it into the bottom end. We'll clean up all that contamination and take the valves out, lubricate them, replace the valve stem seals, clean all the oil galleys and everything. Got a broke off valve cover bolt that the previous owner didn't tell me about, but that's usually how it goes. Dead battery. Put another battery in it. Couldn't even believe it, man. You hit the key on this thing, wait for the neutral light to come up, click that button, damn thing goes right into first gear. So that's a good sign. We've got a Warren 424 lockout on it. You can look down in there where I've wiped the sticker off to verify it is a Warren 424 lockout with good boots, and the cable feels really nice. So that's an addition to the bike there that makes it worth the 500 bucks we paid for it. So we'll get the micrometer out, mic this cylinder out and see what it needs. Order an oversized piston. I've got a set of rocker arms sitting in the house already. I've got 2 push rods sitting in the house already. And I've got a valve cover sitting in the house. So we need a piston, a complete top end gasket set. And honestly, to make me feel better, I'll probably pull the clutch cover off this thing and put a new set of oil pump rotors in it. Because I pulled the pull start over a bunch of times and I can't get oil pressure to build up to the oil hole there on the head stud. I can't get oil to come out. So have a feeling that maybe the oil pump rotors are cooked in this thing. Rather not take the chance. Just go ahead and bust the clutch cover off of it. Put an oil pump rotor set in it and it'll be fine. Oil pump rotor set, top end kit, battery, valve adjustment, complete gaskets and oil seals, all that good jazz. Break it in on some 10W40 Honda oil. And once we get this thing put back together, man, we'll put a little stabilizer in it just to put a good coating of oil on everything. We'll use plenty of assembly lube in the assembly procedure, but yeah, I just figured I'd make this video for y'all, man. I'm like, I really do these Foreman 400s and 450s. This is like really what I do. I love these things. I'll update y'all on the other build as well. Got to grab the geek bar real quick. Yeah, I'll update y'all on the other build. Here's the Timberwolf 250 that we're building. Just kind of cleaned it up. Got to replace the brake light switch because the electric start won't work until you depress the brakes. But if the switch is bad, won't let you crank it. Pull start still works. This thing's running good. No issues there. We got that thing listed on Facebook right now. Still a little bit of work left to do. But this right here is a 2001 TRX 450 ES that we did a foot shift conversion on. You can see there's a spline type output shaft and there's no longer buttons to select which gear you're in. So yeah, this is the 450 ES that's going tan. We're doing a tan 450. Not a lot of people have seen one of those or done one. So completely rebuilt top to bottom motor, 14.5% gear reduction, all the good work done on the inside of there. Put a different set of wheels and tires on it, sell these factory wheels on eBay. Got all the plastics to make it look nice. And so yeah, I just wanted to kind of make a video, update y'all on what's going on. It's the 450. Thing's got hunting racks, nice steel diamond plate, skid plate, CV axle brush guards, rear hunting rack, all original, man. A lot of stuff here is original, not been messed with, not been tinkered with. So I'll take it. 500 bucks. Got to do a little top end work to it. Take this thing to the machine shop, have it bored and honed for another piston, gasket set and all that. We'll have this thing back on the road in about a week and a half or so, give or take. No rush. Just want to do it right, get it fixed up, get it cleaned up, and provide somebody a nice bike. All right, y'all, Honda Builds and Bikes. I'll catch y'all on the next one.